All right, hey folks, how we doing today? Beautiful, hot, just a sunny day here in the Philippines, a little breezy. Beautiful weather, beautiful weather. Folks, as part of living in the tropics, living in the Philippines, you know, I've talked about it in many previous videos. Lessons we've learned in tropical medicine, stuff that you may not see in the West. And I've talked about it before, but I'll just keep it fresh in your mind if you're new to my channel or you got kids here in the Philippines. When you take your child to the pediatrician here in the Philippines, either once a year, twice a year, you know, depending on if your child has experienced it before, you know, up to 3-4 times a year, every 3 months. Over here, you have to basically deworm the kids. Now that's kind of strange to me. I'm from America. We really don't deworm the children. We deworm, you know, dogs and cats. But you know, in any tropical environment, you have everything from roundworms. I'm not singling out the tropics, but in places like the tropics where it's hot, you know, you've got less than sanitary conditions, open sewers, stuff like that. Anything from roundworms to pinworms, hookworms, you know, intestinal parasites. I'll put the link down to the description of a very detailed video I did before, and you might want to check that out if you live here, live anywhere in the tropics, you know, living off the beaten path. But anyhow, we took Forshi to his, you know, just a checkup, and as part of, you know, part of just, you know, proactive treatment, what have you, just in case, the doctor prescribes a drug called mebendazole. Now, I'm not a doctor. I'm not here giving medical advice. I'm just putting this out there so that you know, there's the mebendazole. Hope it focuses on that. And it's just it's a little solution. And obviously do what your doctor says. But like as an adult, if you just read on the sides, basically you can just take this whole vial. And for children, it's, you know, less doses over a 1 day, 2 day, 3 day period, what have you. But I just figured I'd bring that up, you know, and I'm on the same schedule as him. So whenever his doctor prescribes mebendazole, then I go ahead and deworm myself just like him. Now, for the ladies, okay, for the ladies, okay, baby, you ready to take your medicine?
No.
Why not, baby?
I have no one.
Okay, why don't you want to get dewormed like me and our child?
I don't have one.
Okay, how do you know that you don't have worms?
I believe.
I don't think you know. You're not gonna know. You're not gonna know till a big ass worm crawls out your nose.
You there? No.
All right, so folks, anyhow, experiencing apprehension from the Filipinos. They're not scared of the medicine. You know what's funny? You know what they're scared of? They're scared that if they take the medicine, you know, the worm is going to crawl out of them. I mean, that makes absolutely no sense. So their position is if they have worms, well, their position is they don't have any worms. If they do, they basically don't want to know. And if they take the medicine and they have them, and it's going to crawl out, and it's going to scare the shit out of them. So they're not going to partake in the deworming operation here today. But I am. And here's another one. This is similar right here. This is called parental combantrin. It's pretty much the same, but in my experience, the pediatricians will recommend mebendazole. But again, I'm not a doctor, but bring it up with your child's doctor if you're here in the Philippines, anywhere in the tropics, an area where roundworms and stuff like that are common. So there you go. All right, and I'm gonna pour this out. I'm actually gonna show you on video. I think I already did it one time, but I'll show you. Again, I'm not here practicing medicine. I'm not practicing medicine. I'm not giving medical advice. I'm just telling you, you know, what we are prescribed and the reasons for it. And it provides you with information and knowledge that you can present to your physician for guidance and treatment. Okay, but folks, you know, over the years since I've been doing this YouTube game, been over here in Southeast Asia, I've had a lot of correspondence with folks who came over to this region on vacation, or they went to Central America on vacation, and they've told me about their experience when they went back home and had various types of problems. So, you know, what my recommendation was on a previous video is that, you know, most folks in America, you got health insurance, right? You go get a checkup once a year, what have you. So if you do some traveling, just kind of schedule that checkup after you come back from your trip, you know. So if you hit the old overstay road and backpack for 2 or 3 weeks through the jungle or what have you, and you go back to wherever you're from, you know, schedule your yearly physical after that trip. Tell your doctor, hey, you know, just to let you know, I've been traveling, I've been to this country, this country, this country, and let the doctor say, okay, well, you might want to just give you some deworming medication to be safe. You don't want to wait, because the worms will keep multiplying inside your intestines until it becomes an issue where the only treatment is surgical. They have to go in there and cut out portions of your intestines to get rid of these things. So for me, you know, if I were living in the West, went on vacation every 2 weeks for every year, I would schedule my yearly physical after I came back from that trip. Obviously, nobody's traveling right now. Got it. You know, you can leave your comments down below and say, motherfucker, there's a lockdown. Got it. But eventually, people are going to go back to traveling. So, again, just sharing everyday life here in the Philippines. So, I'm going to give me a big old thing of water. I don't know what flavor this is. The other one's chocolate. And I got to hit it down the hatch. Popping the top. Ooh. Shit, that don't smell like chocolate. Baby, that smells rough. Janice, are you ready? Are you ready to take your dose, baby?
No.
Baby, why? Just be honest and tell everybody why you don't want to take your deworming medication.
No, I never drink medicine, Marquitos.
Okay, but what if you have worms, baby?
I don't have worm, Marquitos, oy.
You won't know until you take the medication. It's a precaution. You drink it, and if you have worms, they're going to crawl out, and then you won't have worms.
I'm all done. I have to drink that, Marquitos, oy. I don't like that.
You don't trust what the doctor says?
Baka dinamay mo, doktor.
The doctor said we should all take it. Huh?
I'm not eating the sand. I'm not playing the rock in there.
You don't have to eat the sand. You can get it off the vegetables, the water,
Really?
swimming in Subic Bay.
Oh, I'm not yet do swimming in the Subic Bay.
You were swimming in Subic Bay 2-3 weeks ago.
No. With Ate Carla, I'm not yet swimming.
You swim in the river?
No.
Honey, listen, you're making up every excuse in the world. You don't want to take the medicine because you're scared that the worm will crawl out.
No, I don't have worm, oy. I have a snake, I don't have worm. Ano, lumaki na yun.
I know, baby. The snake ain't gonna hurt you, baby. Fatima, you ready for your medicine? Okay, this is what I want you to do. Call your mom and tell your mom to ask the quack doctor what you should do. Ask the quack doctor if you should take the anti-worming medication, deworming.
No, di ko.
Well, that's because the quack doctor don't know shit about deworming anybody. Okay, so you see the opposition I'm up against. These are adult ladies, right? If they went to the quack doctor, say their stomach was hurting, quack doctor is like a local village medicine man. No training in medicine. He's just like a witch doctor, right? You go to the quack doctor and say my stomach is hurting. He's gonna mix up some herbs and say take this and come back tomorrow. That'll be 50 pesos. And then she's gonna say I don't have 50 pesos. Okay, give me 5. That's who they believe over a medical doctor, a person with formal medical training that knows about these ailments in detail. They would rather listen to their mom in the village and the quack doctor than to listen to a physician who says, hey, take the medication. Honey, beer, okay, as much as I'd like to think that beer is not going to kill roundworms, okay?
But beer gonna kill you, not the one.
Oh, I'm not drinking any beer right now.
Until... Ano tawag dun? Ano tawag dun na? Really?
All right, here we go, folks. Shake this shit up. Now, that's just rough.
How many? Why 4?
They say on the box on this one, it says if you're over 15, you take what is it, 20 mil? Basically 2 bottles. I ain't taking 2 bottles. I'm taking 1 bottle.
Me. Oh my God. Eh.
Look, woo, that don't taste like chocolate. They attempted to make it like a tart flavor. It just didn't come out right. It's like a bad sweet tart. All right, done. Now, if there's any type of roundworm, pinworm, hookworm in your system, they're coming out somewhere. Either out your asshole, your mouth, your nose, or coming out somewhere. But that's better than them staying, multiplying, growing until it becomes surgical. Talk to your doctor. It's a public service message brought to you by the king, straight from the Philippines.